Well, good evening, human creatures. I got my day off, so to speak. For those who don't know, that is from Bio Menace. I'm joking, Bio Menace. The song is called Whodola, W-H-O-D-O, and an L. Interesting title for a name, but you could really hear how they wanted to have like a guitar riff like Doom. Very beautiful, by the way. And for all the YouTubers out there, like and subscribe, comment. Let me hear what you guys think about what's getting ready to transpire. It's been a while, so let's get to it. God, that is such a good song. Makes you wonder what they could do if they had the proper software. Because I would love to see somebody make this into kind of like a metal version of it. Or at least kind of like an 80s rock, or maybe early 90s classic rock style. That'd be pretty damn good. But you don't see it like that anymore. Everything is good to go. Everything is good to go in that section as well. But we're not here to talk about that song, unfortunately. I will get the Bio Menace one of these days. I just need to start hating myself more often. For those who have never played Bio Menace, it's something. But it's also fun. Tonight's retro glass, for those who are wondering, is from a movie called Cadaverella, which I do recommend. I kind of like those. I wouldn't even call it really a solid film. It's kind of an interesting beast. It's almost like a fan film, if you want my honest opinion, which I do wish more people would, what's a good way to put it? More people would kind of do. It's really adventurous and out there. You just don't kind of see it anymore. Alrighty though. Let's get to it. Well, I have done a lot of grinding, and in this mod, that is damn near impossible to do. 15, which should take me about maybe a day or two, is taking me quite a while. I'm figuring out how much of a pain in the ass the Fool really is. But let's get to it and get beyond here. I can't wait to get the Giant's Hall. I'm probably going to grind there if I get the chance. Alrighty. I'm gonna start running from everything. I really do like the red gi. That is a nice touch. I'm glad it's not a super crimson red, but it's a nice off-putting one. Stay away from these guys. Poison really does fuck with you in this romhack. Oh, hey, Nat, how are you doing? How's everything going at your place? Not too bad. It's been one of those weird days for me. We're underwater now. I like it when they add these kind of things to this area. That's how you tell you're in a really good one. Not gonna pass up this opportunity. Fight your dark imps, kids. So how's your day going, Nat? I'm never going to get over that sound effect of that hitting. It sounds like a splash. Alright, let's do her to her. Alright, let's go down here. Oh, we got a new add-on up over there. Now, usually I like to grind using the mind flayers up here, or sorcerers, OG style. Usually there's just a bat. Alright, what do we got? Well, this will tell me where I am. Also, guess what? I got a whip for my PNG pony. Unfortunately, I can't download the video, but I love seeing it so far. That is fucking awesome. Don't worry about it being too much of a work in progress. Like, I know that will get you kind of on edge, because I'm like that when I get art, but look at the bright side, Nat. It's getting worked on, and it's coming, and I can't wait to see it. Also, I got some new channel points for you. I've been working on those, too. Where is one? Right here. Here's quiz. I can either give you a quiz, or you can quiz me with something, but here's this one.
God is not here today, priest.
That's from The Exorcist. God, I love that one. Also, the next time after it's done, I'm going to start with emotes next. That's pretty fucking cool. What kind of emotes do you have in mind, Nat, if you don't mind me asking? And I got one for movie sequels, Nat. I've been having fun with the review from... Okay, I know where we're at. I just don't know if it's changed. But I've been having so much fun with the AI movie review that I wanted one that has sequels. Yeah, you do fight minotaurs in here. I found that out the hard way when I thought this was a different dungeon, and I died fast. Huh. Here's the one for synthetic sequels.
Jeez, this is the key to hell? I'm not impressed.
A knife emote? You fucking would put one in there. I'm surprised you're not putting Rainbow Factor or Smiley. And I did add another new one for you, Nat.
It's insane, right?
But for the synthetic sequels, I figured you could ask ChatGPT to make you a made-up sequel to a movie, like Scream 2 or something like that. See if you can have fun with it. Got 200 Gs. That fucking stack up on your coors. They're expensive and you're gonna need them. Avoid these guys like the fucking plague. What kind of knife emote? Is it gonna be your main, or your MC holding the knife, or is it just gonna be a bloody kitchen knife? Or is it gonna be a Michael Myers knife? Nat. Michael Myers pony. Make it happen. Alright, we're here. Didn't want to hit that button. Alright, we could probably throw some, no, I'll go down to you. That brings everybody up to code. I died before I got here. I was grinding at the entrance, and it didn't work out well. Let's see what we got here. Which is, has me having lots of ads. Do you want me to stop before I'll just finish up this fight. Pisco, okay, we're not dealing with sorcerers. You recovered fast. Oh, that's gonna be fucking awesome. Back when I could actually stream Doom, I thought about having a Doom emote of a chainsaw. Also, eating a strawberry. Well, wait, hold on. She's eating a strawberry while holding a bloodied knife. Actually, I kind of like that. Oh, we're just eating, or emote eating a strawberry, huh? I like that. Strawberries are good for you. And last one. This is a good place to grind for those who don't want to just grind in ogres. You get a certain... it's a very... That is really good for XP.
Jeez, this is the key to hell? I'm not impressed.
I didn't think it'd take you that long, Nat. What you got cooking? Explosive calamari? Well, that's not the crown, so we got an interesting thing here. I'm gonna look around the other places. I'm just gonna run like hell. So pick a movie that doesn't have a sequel or have Chat2B write it. That's up to you. If you want me to pick a movie that doesn't have a sequel, you know, I just got done from watching 2005. Okay, I was gonna say, if you're asking me, I know a bunch, because I watch a lot of shitty horror films that don't have sequels for very good reasons. Do what you got. Bronze. I think I already have that shield. Yeah, I do. Kind of just tempted to come back here when I got the Mystic Key, if that is a thing in this. I'm gonna do the Lost Boys and see. Nat, that movie has sequels. That movie has two sequels. Alright, alright. Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead, hit me up. Pretend it doesn't, but they are good sequels, though. I actually like them, but I get you. I get you. Let's pretend they don't exist for here and now. See what our overlord AI masters can come up with. Come on, guys. I believe in you. We can run. I don't know why I went down. Those creeps right there, they poison you and... Oh, yeah. I did find out where the exit was by accident. I didn't pay attention when I first came in here. It kind of startled me. You gotta go loop all the way back around, which is a really good way to play it. Kind of discombobulates you. Well played, romhacker. You're a dick, dude. Magic... Oh, I see what you did there. Certain places, I forgot to mention, you kind of can't use spells. I don't know why. No, wait. Trick or Treat 2007. You mean, Little Sam? Hell yeah, do it. No, it doesn't. Go ahead and pop that in. Actually, this is too good to pass up. Let's go with heal 2. Now, this is what I mainly grinded on, is these guys right here, especially the green ones. You can grind them here. You don't really hit that many snakes as much as you do, or spiders in the OG one. Like, it's a fucking plague right here. But, yeah, I'm not gonna mess with that. But in here, it's actually pretty evenly balanced between them and the undead. And the undead can get killed with one holy spell, or the, Also, the way the magic works here, ice hits everybody, while the rest of the spells are kind of just a one-trick pony, even in number 2s from what I've seen. I need to get better ones, by the way. I was waiting to buy any more spells until I got over there to see how much, if I do get knight armor, what it costs, because that's usually pretty damn expensive at this point. And just like that, your problems go away. There we go. Throw down a save. Luckily, they're cheap here. They're very fucking cheap. This game would be so brutal if these kind of racked up with you, especially with the points. So kudos to the person making this. They kind of have the foresight not to do that. Save again. And we're out of here. Oh yeah, One thing I didn't check. I was waiting to do this on stream. PFG 47 to 94. Never missed a day of work. I don't know who that is, but rest in peace nonetheless. I'll be right back, everybody. I'm getting a text. Sorry about that, everybody. I don't know who that is, but may they find peace in death. Poor bastards. 47 to 94. I'm assuming that's the year. Always check the other tombstones. Rarely do they... It's almost always this one. They almost never put anybody else. You think they'd, like put Link, Erdrick from Dragon Warrior, and whoever else here. I'll put Cloud, since we're doing the RPG motif. Can't hear me? How about now? It's saying I'm getting picked up. Huh. Give me 1 second. Now you're starting to get me worried. Never fuck with my audio, because I gotta shut everything down for that. But I forgive you. I'll let it slide since it's you, because I know you like the troll. Oh, god damn it. What is it now? Everything's coming up Millhouse and mine. Check Discord. Alright, let's see what we got. Well, everybody, we're about to start into a new little sequel. Alright, where are you, Discord? Let me mute this and put on some Halloween music here, since we are doing Trick or Treat. Alright, here we are. Yeah, I'm gonna get some show tunes here. What's a good Halloween song? Give me 1 second, I'm getting text again. I'll be right back, everybody. Sorry about that, everybody. Alrighty. Let's see some Halloween music here. What puts you in the mood? Good, there's anything my brother sent lately. Spooky. Let's try this one here. Yeah, we can go with this. For those who want to know the song, I'm going to drop the link in chat. Leave a like, follow, and sub for both me and this person. Mainly for this person for excellent music. It's Fantasy and World Music by Fleischer. My brother apparently sent me quite a few about a week ago, but we're not here for that. I'm going to swig of the old black brew. I wish I had a sequel to Nat, but at the same time, it makes you wonder. All right. Here we go, kids. If I were to come up with my own take on Trick or Treat, 2007, of course, style of horror film, I'd aim for something that's a mix of folklore, dark humor, and interconnected stories that all unfold on Halloween night. Just like the first Trick or Treat. You're so damn smart at ChatGPT. Or like a TV series. That would be kind of awesome, Nat, but every time they've tried that, it fails. Look what they wanted to do with the original Halloween, where they wanted to be kind of a homage to the season. And people got butthurt because it didn't have Michael Myers. And I do like Season of the Witch. And people who don't like it suck my fucking cock. Hey, Elvira. Hey, kitty. Every time this is tried, it always ends in failure because there'll be a fan favorite or something and people won't like what's kind of shown. It's almost always like that. There you go. Get on your little perch. I'll play Doom here one of these days for you if I can ever get it working. But all right. Title. Haunts of the Hallows Eve. Actually a good title. Setting. A small sleepy town where Halloween has been celebrated with a strange old world ritual for centuries. The town is shrouded in a foggy, eerie atmosphere of ancient stone buildings, winding alleyways, and an overgrown cemetery that the locals avoid after dark. Story structure. Like Trick or Treat, the narrative would be split into several different short stories that each explore different aspects of Halloween's darker side, all set in the same night. These stories would eventually converge in an unexpected way. So far, I like what I'm reading. The costume curse. A group of friends dare each other to wear a cursed vintage costume. Let's not get that from Clown, if those who know what that film is. The Cloyne. That seems to possess them, changing their behavior and even their physical appearance, turning them into a figure that they're dressed as. As they try to break the curse, the costume leads them towards a more sinister fate. Number 2, the harvest trick. An old farmer decides to take revenge on trick-or-treaters who keep damaging his crops, and they create a terrifying life-size scarecrow figures and hides them in his field, telling the kids that they're part of a twisted Halloween scavenger hunt. What the kids don't realize is that the scarecrow is not merely a decoration, but the spirits of the previous trick-or-treaters who have crossed the farmer. Actually, I'm a big fucking scarecrow fan, so you're fucking singing my fucking song here. The Witch's Window. An old abandoned house, a group of teenagers discovered a locked window that supposedly belongs to a powerful witch who cursed the town centuries ago. When they open the window, the witch's spirit is free. That's actually very common. I worked at a lot of facilities that dealt with death, and a lot of the caregivers, nursing assistants, nurses, even doctors had this belief of covering mirrors and closing and opening windows so the spirit can be free. I want to eat a gingerbread house. Nat, about 3 months ago, maybe longer, my brother's friend gave him a bunch of decorative gingerbread houses that he didn't use, and I end up using them for coffee. So you're not too far off of what I was doing. I didn't eat the frosting, I just ate the gingerbread house, and it tasted mediocre. The witch's spirit is free, cursing them to live out their most terrifying Halloween night of their lives. They must solve a riddle to trap her back into the window before she claims them one by one. The Pumpkin King. A strange ancient pumpkin grows in the center of the town square every Halloween night. The legend has it that whoever carves it will become the Pumpkin King and the power to control Halloween for that year. But the pumpkin is far more dangerous than anybody ever realizes. It doesn't grant powers, but it feeds on the blood of those who are controlling it. The town's forgotten history of a dark ritual comes back to haunt them. Who dares to seek its power? That I like. So far, it's actually pretty damn good, ChatGPT. I appreciate you stealing ideas from other films, but At least you're stealing them from good ones, goddammit. The Ghost of the Lantern. A local myth tells of a ghostly figure who walks the streets carrying a carved lantern, looking for lost children. However, anyone who follows the lantern will vanish. Swallowed by the dark woods that surround the town, a young girl seeking to prove her bravery follows the lantern and discovers a horrifying truth. The ghost is the soul of a child who once went missing, now forever seeking to replace the child's soul with another. That's not bad. I wanted to make a haunted gingerbread house. You know, Nat, I kind of want to too. Final twist. As the night nears its end, all the stories come together in the town square. The cursed costume, the scarecrow, the witch, and the pumpkin king, all connected by a forgotten Halloween ritual that must be performed to keep the ancient evil forces at bay. The townspeople, many of whom seem unaware of the ritual they unknowingly partake in, must either work together or face the wrath of the spirits that they've long neglected. The final twist reveals the truth that the Pumpkin King is not an individual, but a group of ancient beings to manipulate the town's Halloween customs for generations, and now those who have survived the night must join them and become part of the never-ending Halloween legacy. The film is set to be a mix of spooky atmosphere, dark humor, and a kind of ironic twist that Trick or Treat does so well. I'd have a sense of humor, playfulness with death, but also a deeper, more ominous feeling, creating a vibe that with the entire town is part of something much larger and darker than just Halloween night. The movie explores the traditions and themes of ritual and how ignoring the past can come with the horrifying consequences. That would be a fun Halloween horror movie. Believe it or not, Nat, the Witch's Window and the Harvest Trick are pretty good, but I also like the Pumpkin King. I kind of like them all, to be honest with you. The one I don't care for is probably Costume Curse, because that basically is Clown, or the Cloyne. But I don't mind it. It could be a unique twist if it's not a fucking clown. Like add a werewolf, a vampire, or something like that. Or maybe like a little slasher. But so far, I gotta give it to... Witch's Windows and Ghost of the Lantern. Yeah, go ahead. Send it on over. Enough of those. I think it was pretty damn good. Nat, which one was your favorite? I'm kind of curious. Alright, let's see if the doors are still home. What the hell was that about? For those who don't know, the shag or the swahagan here, they can poison you, so just keep that in mind if you grind. You do get somewhat more money for sea creatures, just like OG, but at the same time, you're gonna take the good with the bad. Alright, there we go. Bronze sword. Sure. Tally ho. Alright, we got FF, I think 4 dwarves here. Dwarves can see in the dark. Your fly's down. Why are you looking down there, man? The floater, who came up with that name? Not exactly a royal flush, if you can catch my drift. I kind of do. That sound. Nurik lost his bomb somewhere and can't find it. Rings and sometimes stabs can cast spells when you use them as items. Good to know. Tally ho. And I'm not being sarcastic, it's not here. My favorite one was Costume Curse, the farmer one, and the Ghost of the Lantern. I kind of like those. Melmon was always a dump, but electing a magical corpse as a mayor hasn't helped. Oh, you get what you get. That sound, Nurik. I love it when they add new dialogue. I really fucking do. I'm so appreciative of that. TNT, I'm surprised you didn't blow your face off. I'll be taking that if you don't mind. Alright, that's locked up. Anything down here? Nope. And we are out of here. Do you think I just got something on Discord? I'll be right back. Matt, that is cute. I'll let you decide if you want me to say what I'm looking at on stream. Since it's your art, I'm not going to infringe on it. And that canal should be open, hopefully. As a quicker, I hope like hell the, oh, that's a really interesting bend in the land. No, I'm gonna head up to Melmond. Or is it here? There we are. Huh. Yeah, I'm gonna consult the map. For those who don't know what I'm looking at, Nat drew a pony Sona of what looks to be a brown earth pony. I hope I got that name right. A brown earth pony that... Nat, what's its name? I'm trying to look up the name of the mushroom, but it's basically the Mario mushroom. My brother who does mushrooms knows more than me, and not the drug type. You get your minds out of the gutter there. We don't do Liberty Caps here. But they're, fly something. But he does grow mushrooms. Wine caps are the most prevalent for those who don't know. She has red braids. Her tail is braided. Her hair is braided off both sides. She is a coffee... No, I'd go with a milk chocolate brown with a darker brown hair. She has 3 mushrooms on her back, and her cutie mark, if I remember right, I think that's what it's called, is green with a mushroom sticking out of it. And she has a little mushroom hat, by the way. I think it's cute as all get out. Nat, I think you did a good job. Let's look at that map again. Well, I'm so glad I did. Her name, you mean? Her name is Truffle Trout or Trot? I like that. Makes her sound like she goes hunting for mushrooms and also goes fishing. I like her. What made you come up with her? I'm kind of curious. Alright, we found our Earth Cave. Stay away from the odd eyes. They can fuck you over pretty hard. Alright, we found the town, but I don't think we can... Oh, this is a really good design. I like this. Kind of a remix. It's not just plain Jane with the ground cut up. I like it when they kind of fuck with the overlay. Or I shouldn't say overlay, overlord. It's a, Ammonite, Mascara mushroom, I think. You can say that quicker than me. Amanita Mascuria. I thought it was fly something, but if I'm wrong, that's not out of the unusual for me. Alright, we're gonna go around the continent here, folks. I have a feeling that port might be on the backside. Like to make up random MLPOCs. Hey, I don't see nothing wrong with it, and it looks pretty damn good. I can tell you've been practicing. Alright, let's see what horror awaits me here. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'm running. I like the color pattern, though. Also, I think about making... No, not shadows, not shadows. So why did you go with trout? I'm kind of curious. You mean trot, don't you? I think you mean trot. No, my fish? Nat, I fucking love trout. It's actually one of my favorite fish to catch. Before my, basically live at my job. Truffle trots? Oh, that's even kind of cuter. I don't know if there's an inn here. They're predominant, or presumably is predominantly. Where the fuck did that word come from? Truffle trots? I'd like to see that. I remember, I think it was about 3 streams ago, you were showing me MLP ideas. Or they were having, I wouldn't say MLP ideas, where they were, what's a good way to put it? Fan-made shorts, or what the fuck are they called? Web series, that's the word I'm looking for, about button mash. And then they showed where people were getting upset because they changed his color mid-season. Or something like that. I wouldn't say mid-season, mid-series. Yep, town still looks like a pile of shit. Got white, black. That's supposed to be an armor shop. And here's a sword shop. Alright, we're dealing with steel, but let's pop over and see how much. I really need armor. That's actually pretty damn decent. Auroch, I don't know who that's gonna go to, because I get all this sold off. I'm lucky I grind for money. And hopefully, like fuck, when I get to the Giant's Cave, or I shouldn't say Giant's Cave, the Earth Cave, the Giant's, what do you call it? The Giant's Hallway still there, Giant's Curve. Whatever people want to call it these days. Alright, let's go with one Auroch. Let's give it to him, pop out. I'll be right here, Nat. I fucking hate it when they make the monk naked. I do. Like, it's so fucking weird to me. I'll never understand why they feel the need to do it. Just give him even simple clothing, maybe some leather, help spice it up. Hopefully I see some rings here he can equip. Alright, bye. Let's go with Hammer. No, I didn't want to do that. Go back in. Get rid of those stabs or canes in my way. Everything looks pretty good. I thought I'd be spending way more money. You look poor. Go to the castle if you need a handout. Show me the castle. The Earth Cave is to the east. I'm Dr. Un, a linguist. I've been trying to get my hands around the Lithuanian Literature Forever library. Lich defunded it. Maisie Navid was here, May 23rd, 1989. Don't know who that is, but I had a feeling to check the well every now and then. I might do that in every town.
God is not here today, priest.
Well, Nat, am I quizzing you or are you quizzing me? The Lich ran a oh god, it's gonna be this with the fucking election, isn't it? I was hoping that was just more of a joke with the with the fucking dwarves. Alright, let's see how you gonna quiz me. Send me in quotes or what you got. The Lynch ran on a promise of reducing illegal immigration. Now no one wants to come here, so promise kept. I already got that one. Let's promise to lower our taxes, and now our town is a shithole. The wealth trickled down. No, that isn't wealth. Usually it's just hate. So do I give you a question or a quote? Go ahead and give me both if you want. Makes no never mind to me. Alright, let's give Badiah here. Warp usually is very over-fucking-powered in the first one. And it's godlike in number 2. Alright, hit those questions. Let's go see what white is, because that's kind of more important right now. Alright, Badiah, let's give definitely holy. Here 3. I don't know if I should give him shell or soft. I'll wait on that. In the Wicker Man, what is the name of the island where the cult resides? I have no idea. I haven't... Like, I've seen the original Wicker Man. I've seen the... And I'm putting in quotes, remaster, remake, something of the Wicker Man, but I don't remember the island, because the last time I saw 73's Wicker Man, I think I was... Fuck me, I don't even know what year it was. There was a double, I think it was on TNT Monster Vision, because they were doing The Wicker Man, and they're doing another British movie about bees, where a guy literally had a house made of bees that would go out and kill people. I'm trying to think here, but I have no... Yeah, you're gonna have to, because I do not know. So, you got me there, girl. Alright, let's give Firefly. And yeah, it's full. Funny thing about the Fool, for those who don't know, is so far, that's the only magic he has, and there's no level 1 spell he can learn. So it's kind of an ironic thing. We'll see, I bought him this just in case. It's Summarize, or... I didn't know that. Disappointed in me? You're gonna have to be, Nat, because I didn't know that. So you pulled one over in my eyes. Pure Holy. Here, 3 Holy Fire. I don't think you can learn any Dark, but I'll... Let's give him soft just in case. I'd rather have it and not need it than need it and not have it. Next up is a quote. Alright, hit me up. Yeah, I'll give him warp because that's actually pretty damn good. Alrighty, let's save it. And we're not going to the Earth Cave yet. I'm going to go see if I can hit up Crescent Lake and see if that's allowed. Well, we're about to find out. I really wish one of these days they'd have something blinking for the ports. You know, 6 one way or half a dozen the other. Is what it is. Come on, guys, we can do this. Okay, this one is very easy. Oh god, every time somebody says that to me, I'm about to get it in the ass. Alright, hit it. Let's see what you got. Alright, we got port. So let's see what we got here. Can I make... Alright. That is a lot of desert in this game. And that is not good to see. Oh. Yeah, we're running. Look at me, Davey. And that is the almond. I can't remember what year it was made, but the first almond. It was said by the nun right before she hung herself out the window. Royal Guard. No. Definitely not. And yeah, they're hitting like a fucking Mack truck here. So first one's the almond. What else you got? Alright, there's a clink. Oh, thank you so much. Alright, let's hit up the, what do we got here? Steel, same steel. I'm such a fan of anybody who remembers to add little shortcuts like this. I really am. Thank you so much. Steel again, but let's see what those spells are looking at actually before we go. Tomb, 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 tomb. Would you be concerned if your maid or nun hung herself and the window says this is for your son? Nat, I'd be... I'm not gonna lie, I'd be kind of, well, deeply concerned, but also that'd be kind of metal as fuck. I mean, I appreciate the dedication to his higher learning, but I don't think the human soul is required for that. Nonetheless, much obliged. Alright, Badiah, let's see what we got here. Alright. Chakra. Ooh, I've seen that pop up every now and then. Would you be concerned for your son or the nun? I'd be concerned for my son. The nun's dead. I can't do shit for her. I can send her family some flowers, but that's about it. Yeah, we're getting health 3 here. Chakra, I give that to him. Nope. God damn it, I hate when I do that. Now, for those who don't know, Chakra in most Final Fantasy 1 ROM hacks is usually for the monk and it just heals himself. I don't know if it gets... I can't remember if it gets rid of poison or any other negative stats, but usually it's just self-healing. And ironic since I can't really kind of use it here, but... Someone's going to have to grab it and I'm going to give it to Irem here. Alright, let's give you... evasion, because that's actually a very fucking good quote. I do wish we could chat longer, but I have old friend for dinner. Oh god, what is that film? Hannibal. No, not Hannibal. What the fuck is it called? It's a sequel to Silence of the Lambs. I think it's called Hannibal. I'm not gonna look it up because I want to play fair. But that's from Dr. Lecter. No, how wrong am I? Was it the first one? I thought it was the second one. Maybe you're... No, you're right, because I think that's what he says right at the end of the movie. I think you're right on that one, and I was wrong. It's the same thing. Yeah, it's the Silence of the Lamb. He says that right after he goes on the lamb, so to speak. Right at the end of the film. Alright, let's look at our magics here. Oh, this spell will revive. Okay, so that's kind of the new life spell, so to speak. Adaya, I'm going to keep you with heal 3, but I'm going to need some attack magic out of you. Do you like scary movies? Scary Movie 1. Definitely Scary Movie 1. I'm going with that one. Definitely fucking... Galaxy? What are we, in Sephiroth territory? Holy shit. I don't know what Surge is. But I kind of do want to know. I know what Death does. I'm going to go with Scream 1, by the way. And believe it or not, Nat, that was almost the soundbite I was going to use for one of my channel points. Alright, Surge. I don't know if that's kind of like haste, or what am I surging here? Let me save it and find out, because I'm going to start doing that with some of these spells, or getting into territories I don't know, and the readme didn't have shit, so I don't have a readme file to go off of, kids. Alright, let's find out. And it'd help if I went and got the goddamn spell. But once again, this is why I'm grateful for this right here. Alright. Let's go with Surge. And give him Galaxy. I can't afford? No, I can't afford shit. That's why I couldn't grab it. I'm an idiot. And judging from how much it costs, I'm gonna have to come back here. Probably do some grinding in the Giant Halls. I'm gonna go make a break. Before I do any grinding, I'm gonna run over and see if I can fight Lich. Because I don't know really how the levels... Oh, I like that. I like that. That's good. I'm not fighting you, but I like that. I like it when they take monsters and don't just give them a reskin, but put them in here. Like, I've always kind of seen the rogue, or not the rogue, but the pirate is, it could be like a brigand or a highwayman. Put it to use. Something like what you see in Destiny of an Emperor. Fuck it, let's do it. Still a hit all, huh? Oh yeah, go ahead, Nat, hit me. I've been waiting. Alright, here we go. See what we got. Alright, and like I said, every time you say it's an easy quote, that's it for me. Hey, maybe you heard this one. Who is the most popular news column? The guy who carries 2 coffees and 12 donuts? I have no fucking idea, Nat. That's... The Big Lebowski? You have to know it. Hey, that's it for me. Let me read that slowly now. Hey, that's for me. Where have I heard that? Oh. Where have I fucking heard that? God, no, that sounds fucking familiar now that I'm reading it. That's it for me. Hey, maybe you guys heard this one. Who carries the most popular... Who's the most popular nudist guy? A guy who can carry 2 coffees and 12 donuts. Oh my god, Nat. Fuck me running. If I told you what I got 2 movies in my head. And I'm probably wrong on a little bit of both. Then I'm probably wrong on it. Because I was gonna say... That's who I was getting ready to think of, Nat, because I think I've heard that one, and the movie in my mind ties it to. And I know it sounds stupid, but I keep thinking of Jason X. Don't ask me why, but that's the movie that keeps popping in my head. But 2 people I know would make that comment. Svengoolie or Joe Bob Briggs. My mind, for some reason, wants to go to Jason X. I think that was the movie he was reviewing. I'm probably completely fucking wrong on that, so don't take that with a fucking ounce of anything. Salt, whatever you have, whatever condiment you have. So I'm gonna go with final answer. I want to go with Joe Bob because he's more comedic, where Svengoolie is kind of like more of a pun master, if you know what I mean. I want to say that. I hope like fuck it's not an internet personality, because I only watch like 2 of them. Ah, fucking thank God. Holy shit. Oh. I don't know why my mind kept tying it to Jason X. I think it was a camping scene with the one guy. Oh, fuck me running, man. They really need to put him back on Shudder. Shudder kind of sucks now. I kind of unsubscribed from it, but like, fuck me, man. I had my worries. This is a long battle. Let's end it. Oh, shit. I was also thinking of the Big Lebowski for some reason. I couldn't figure out why. I don't know why. I think it's a coffee mug scene where he throws a fucking coffee mug at his head. The sheriff. Don't ask, 'cause life takes you into weird fucking places. Let's get back over to where we were. I don't know why. I keep thinking of Jason X even right now. I don't know why. I think it's the fucking... Not the camping scene where he beats the two girls to death in the sleeping bag. I think it's like when he goes to kill one of the guys up top. I can't think. I think it's one of the pilots. I'm probably wrong with that. I want to draw a Joe Bob of My Little Pony. Oh yeah, I'd do that, Nat. And I'd give him a movie reel with a bloody knife or something. Or film reel. There we go. I remember growing up watching him on Monster Vision back when TNT was somewhat decent. Now it's just fucking sports. He's 6'4", meow. Yeah, he's fucking tall. Back when I was living in Seattle for a while, there was a movie, or I shouldn't say a movie, a horror convention, and I didn't go because I had to work. One of my friends went, and he was actually there signing autographs with Lynn Shay. Lynn Shay, I can't think of his name, but he did horror effects for Tarantino. What the fuck is his name? There was a bunch of guys there. It was actually when Tony Todd, and I'll deeply regret not getting Tony Todd's fucking, getting his autograph. I used to have a few of them, or I should say used to, as in got stolen. Or stolen and just left in insane amount of moves. But, I really regret it. I had a poster of a movie. If I remember right, it's one of his pet project called Brian Loves You. It's a very slow movie. It's like you better really commit to the afternoon if you're going to watch this film. And it was kind of one of his pet projects he wanted to get off ground. It's a vanity project, if you would. And I had a poster for it at the local movie store, the DVD. They had late fee. I collect, I used to, I need to put that in emphasis. I used to collect movie theater posters. And, or I should say horror posters. And they had a bunch for B movies they used to put up. And one of them was Brian Loves You. And I fucking, to this day, I regret not taking it down there and getting it signed. Same thing goes with Kane Hodder. I have a bunch, or used to have a bunch of his shit. And he stars in, I think, a movie per year. Or almost damn near per month. He's very prolific. Same thing with Daniela Harris. Kind of just want to get to that in and sleep. Would you, I would want to get to work. That's the kind of thing I'm in right now, Nat. I'm living in a very small apartment with my brother, and I really don't have the wall space right now. Hell, the wall space I did have, I'll give you a tip. I wanted to have something that was not going to permanently stick to the wall, but also bounce sound off, so I went with cork board, which is 70-30 in sound reflection. Reflects, absorbs 70, reflects 30%. I'm just going to fight. And even, one of the things I forgot to factor in is when I get this, I have cats. You can be my brother. You're better than my OG one, trust me. But, I have cats, and they have tore the shit out of all the cork I've had. It went from being everywhere around the room to just being on my door now, because they have just fucking torn it to shreds. But I cannot hang a poster in here for the life of me. Even my pride flags are being torn down. They're little monsters. They don't, like, tear them down out of malice. Like, they just love to crawl up there, play with them, jump down, and eventually it falls down on them. Back when I had strings to them, a vampire ran around here with it like a cape on. It looked cute as all hell. Alright, send me more in quotes, see what you got. Yeah, I'm gonna start fighting you guys. There we go. Thank God that's just a fucking hoot and a holler away. I can already feel this place is going to be a little bit different. I better come out here and throw down a tent. Everybody knows electricity is for chairs. Oh, you got me on that one. Shocker? Like, there's a... Nope. Oh, everybody knows electricity is for chairs. I don't hate you, Nat, but you got a good one here. No, everybody, electricity is for chairs. If it's not Shocker... Destroyer. Shit. One of the not Friday, one of the Nightmare on Elm Streets. Oh, god damn, he did away with the hallway. That fucking blows. Don't fight werewolves, kids. Oh, shit, Nat. You know I don't watch any other media, but I'm joking. I wouldn't say I don't watch any other media, it's just... The other media is not worth watching. You got me stumped. You're gonna have to tell me this one. From another horror movie host? Holy shit. Elvira? Because I know she has kind of a pun to her. I don't know if it'd be Senguli. You've already done Joe Bob's, and I don't see you being brave enough to do them twice. Satina? Misty Bruise? Wolfman Jack. Oh, God, what would it be? Yeah, you're gonna have to tell me on that one. See how wrong I am. Vampira, my queen. God damn it, Nat. I forgot all about her. I keep forgetting. For some reason, I know she's a horror movie host. What's her name? Nyris Nurmi. I didn't say her first name right, but every time I think of Vampira, for some reason I think of the comic book character. So I'm sorry I failed you on that one. Hell, my cat's named after her. I'm sorry, Vampira, I let you down. Then also thank you for not doing Joe Bob twice. See what we got here. That is a lot of fucking snakes. Wolfman Jack looks like Jim Jones if he... Used to hear him on the radio, Nat. Now got me a house. I'm honestly surprised radio hasn't went by the way by. I'm kind of glad it hasn't. There's something... I think people often forget the magic of the radio isn't just fucking hearing idiots talk on there, but the main part is you don't get to choose the music you listen to. You're kind of forced to listen to something new. Like, at least that's why I like it. If I had to listen to my own playlist kind of the time, it kind of shuts you off from good music. The internet really hasn't kind of fixed that problem. You get a playlist from an artist and you listen and you might fall asleep and it played to something else. Cure. Steel. Well, we got it here, so let's try it out. I doubt it. My doubts are right. At least we got some money. Yeah, I'm fighting you. I'm gonna change seats. I'll be right back. Alright, let's get that second quote. I wouldn't say second, whichever number you want to go with. This one should be simple. Sleep all day, party all night, never grow old. Lost Boys. That is Lost Boys. Probably one of my all-time favorite vampire flicks. And that's saying something, that, because I usually don't like those kind of films. Lost Boys, Nosferatu. I know I'm going to piss off a lot of people, but not Interview with the Vampire. The OG Dracula is pretty fucking good too, by the way. I am a big fan of Bela Lugosi. Finally, you don't suck. Thanks, Nat. Alright, let's see what these guys are made of. 2. 8. Alright, we got some magic. We're gonna have to use magic on these guys. What element? I would have no idea, but being here, I figured... probably fire. Let's see what Fire 2 does. Alright, what else you got? Oh, if you want to, it's up to you. You can do that, you don't have to do it. It's okay. Go with another fire too. I wonder what the squires are then. I wonder if they're like the mucks. One's physical, one's magical. And I was getting ready to say I don't see any earth or nomas. And they hit pretty damn hard. So do I. Usually they have around, I think, what is it, 600 some health? Glad they're targeting my fighter up there. Or my paladin, I should say. And I just got to see what they do when they don't. Terminated. You don't know what I would give for them to put in an auto-aiming system in OGFF. Just for ease. I think they have one in Manila's. Not sure, it's been a while. I haven't played that one in a few years. It's pretty decent on health. For those wondering, you can grind on those guys. They're kind of hard, but you can grind on them because it's consistent and you get 100 points each time. They don't have Giant's Hall, so if I fail here and I have to go, that's probably where I'd be heading. Alright, let's head on to town, do a save out there, and restore. Bought my local Minotaur. The last one, I don't believe in ghosts, but I do believe in the power of the mind. Oh, why do I get the feeling for Ghostbusters, and I know it's not that? Don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in the power of the mind. Don't believe in ghosts, but believe in the power of the mind. The only other movie I can think of, Nat, and I know that sounds weird, I actually kind of got a few, but I don't think it's a Sixth Sense. What the fuck is the name of the film? Why am I... No, it's not that one. I don't know why, Nat. What Lies Beneath, for some reason, popped in my mind that has Michelle Pfeiffer in it. Don't ask why that would come into play. It's from the very early 80s. I don't think it would be Nightmare on Elm Street, would it? I don't believe in ghosts, but I believe in power of the mind. Why does that sound so damn familiar, too? And you're on fire tonight with the quotes. Yeah, go ahead. You got me on this one. No, give me another hint first. Go get give me another hint. I'll take a hint. See if I can at least see, you know, go out swinging. Alright, let's try this. What are those things called? Nagninis? And at least they're not generic names like Asp and Conda. Alright, let's head on down the floor and see what damage we can do. I wonder if the coral sword's in here. That was a weird sound effect. Sound like a lag. Oh, I found the fucking giants. Holy shit, in the place I don't want them. Well, sorry. No, definitely not. Yeah, I gotta get the fuck out of here. Okay, so the main character's wife and daughter died in a car accident at the start of the movie. Main character's wife and daughter died. It's an 80s film. I almost want to say Silent Night, but I know that's not close to even the beginning of, not even anywhere near 1980. But I also want to say Ghost Stories, but I don't think that would be it. I have to fight my way out. Yeah, go ahead and say the main character's name. But I believe in the power of the mind. No, it's not Scanners. No, why would it fucking be Scanners? Thank you, fool. Now, if that giant would just fuck off like that, perfect. What would be another one? I don't think it would be Madman. John Russell? I don't think it would be it, would it? No, why the no. Excuse me, Mr. Bat. Don't ask, Nat. I don't know why I said it. I meant the thing. I'm going through a little bit of a stupid person little period here. Give up? Yeah, you kind of got me on this one. What you got? I'm gonna kick myself in the ass. It's probably gonna be a film I've seen 100 times. No coral. The Changeling? Son of a bitch. That had George C. Scott in it. I haven't seen that one in years. That's a good fucking movie, too. Yeah, you're right. The author inherits a haunted mansion that belonged to a senator. And I'm not gonna... Hell, I'll let Nat do a movie review on that one. I don't think I'm gonna be able to... Yeah, I'm not gonna try to run because it's not gonna end well. God, that's a good job, Nat. That's a fucking good film, and that's a fucking good one. I didn't say the actor, or else you would have... Yeah. No, if you would have said George C. Scott, I would have guessed The Changeling. So good on you for that. That actually kind of caught me off guard. I forgot that came out in 80. I keep thinking that's a 70s film. Don't ask. Oh, that was pretty fucking fun. Okay, I want to do a movie review for it. You got it. What made you pick these films, by the way, and where did you get the quotes? I'm just kind of curious. Did you pull them out of the thin air? Do you find a Reddit blog? Chat, you son of a bitch, ChatGTP. I love ChatGTP, I really do. Everybody thinks it's gonna fucking conquer the world, and it can't even get fucking pizza recipes right. Maybe that's why we need to fear it. Let's go over and check that other place here. Fuck you, wolves. I asked him to give me horror movie quotes that no one have guessed. Oh, I did a fucking bang-up job, but I don't know why it would have gone with fucking Joe Bob Briggs. I kind of can see it and kind of can't. Like, having worked with ChatGTP in the past, you kind of get that feeling on the fuckery. Do a little bit of a spread out damage here. Disappointed once again. Oh, kiss my ass. I'll give you something to be fucking disappointed about. Here you go, Nat.
It's official. You suck.
That's for you. And me. Kiss my blank flank, bitch. I just fucking might. Every time you say that, Nat, I think I know what it means, thanks to you, but at the same time, it is good, Eddie. It is good. I think of that a flank steak. I just picture you like fucking slapping me in the face with it. Don't make it weird, kids. Oh, they might be doing the running for me. Might not be here. Someone getting slapped in the face with meat sense is tingling. You goddamn skip. How you doing, Angry Orgasm? Or Old Angry Gasm? I said that completely wrong, and I am sorry. How was the Castlevania randomizer? I missed most of it, but I did get to listen to it. I didn't get a visual on it. How did everything go? Close enough. Thank you, Nat. So how's your day going? Oh, I'm enjoying it. Oh, anytime. Alright, that's closed down. Tempted to go back and see what I can get away with a lich, but I'm also wanting to kind of save it at the same time. Which one's the hardest to guess? Nat, I'm honestly surprised I got Joe Bob right. I really am, but I don't know this ROM hack. This is Final Fantasy Elements. There's also a retro achievement for it I'm doing. It's a pain in the ass. Everything costs a lot. You earn, just like XP, even on a high yielding battle you'd get in vanilla, you get very little from, like you're getting ready to see. In vanilla, this should be easily 300 in gold and silver, or gold and experience. Don't ask me why I said silver. But Joe Bob caught me off guard. Vampira did too, but the last one, Nat, you got me good on. Let me redo that. Stick you here. No. See if you guys can finish these guys off by yourself. But it's so far an interesting ROM hack. It's basically a joke ROM hack with a lot of inside jokes. It's not bad. It's been on my shit list for a while, and I'm kind of glad I'm doing it. At the same time, people who told me about it did not prepare me. Yeah, I was gonna be shocked if you didn't get the joke. I kept thinking for some reason, Nat, Jason X, and then Big Lebowski. I think those are probably the movies he was reviewing. Wait, did you watch his horror movie host? I mean, no, especially the older ones, I assume. Yeah, I have. Nat, I grew up with them. Like Joe Bob, I remember in the 90s and some of the 80s. I remember watching, what was it? The Howling the first time on Joe Bob. That fucking blew me away. Especially Your Sister's a Werewolf. Okay, it is down here. I have horrible pathfinding skills. No, I mean, did you watch horror movie hosts nowadays? No, I don't. Like, Nat, if you want the closest thing I watched to horror movie host is probably Deckard Shadow, the internet's person with the best hair, and probably the Horror Geek. Every now and then, and I don't really call them hosts, I call them movie reviewers, because the horror movie host has kind of died as a genre. You really don't have them. I remember when Roku TV came out and people were able to do their own channels. I don't know if they still do. Let's reverse that because that's ugly. You could go on there and there were a bunch of startup college kids doing their own horror movie hosting, and it was really good. And it's kind of died out. It's one of those passing things. Look at Misty Brews. Look at Elvira. Once kings and even got their own TV shows and fucking movies even. Now that's just... It's kind of sad, but it's going. But so is the medium of television. And why have a horror movie host when you can fucking stream everything? That's the downside of streaming. It kind of takes away the one-on-one, or I wouldn't say one-on-one, but the personal aspect of what television could do. Got my steel hammer and my cure. And it's basically not a... let's say I want to see Misty Brew. Where do I watch her? Oh yeah, no, if you want to watch her, she's doing a YouTube... She does YouTube... she is on YouTube. She just can't really host movies there because it's fucking YouTube. Like, Nat, remember about a year ago when I started trying to bring back streaming movies on my brother's Discord? And I was, like you said, yeah, I don't know, I think he got taken off Shudder, then put back on. Shudder sucks now. I've unsubscribed from them for quite a while. Like, they actually had a really good selection of really hard-to-find horror films, and then they kind of just fucking suck. I mean, I'm glad they're doing their own kind of movie thing with, like, Late Night with the Devil, which is a really good film, but I'm unimpressed with what they've been offering. YouTube does have... Yeah, they do. Like, if you want my personal favorite, I keep wanting to call you something else, but... OAG is Tubi. I watch a shit ton of Tubi since I don't have a lot of time to watch TV shows. I pop in a movie, grind on a game, and then I go to sleep or go to work, which is a reflection of me, but take it how you will. But when it comes to like creature features on YouTube, they do have a good selection. Just be minded that they do have to edit out a lot of the gore. There's a few films that I've seen, or I even seen for television, and it's been edited even further in YouTube. Which kind of breaks my heart knowing what YouTube used to be. I do miss the old days of YouTube where it was kind of the Wild West. I was wondering who was going to get poisoned. Oh, Angry's fine. Don't worry too much, though. No, I'm glad because I keep wanting to call you like 3 different things at one time. I did not know it was edited. Oh, yeah. One of the movie was a 2004 flick called The Minor 49er. And somebody gets brutally murdered with a pickaxe through the mouth, through the head, and they just edit away from it. Everything is almost off screen or very bloodless. There's the Changeling movie that me and Nat talked about. I was actually checking that out for sound clips. And this was probably a good while back, and they've edited out a lot of the burning deaths. There's The Burning, there's another film. Check if Shudder has, give me 1 second, I'll do it for you. Does Shudder still have Joe Bob Briggs? Because I know they sometimes take him off and on. Like, they've kind of yeah, they said they still have it ad-free and uncut. Funny enough, you might be the only one that has called me Orgasm. Which was the whole goofy premise of the name. That's why people spam rub. I was wondering that. I have to listen to you guys because I'm not allowed to have my phone out at work. So I have a Bluetooth earbud I listen to on my phone when it doesn't break up. And I do get a kick out of what I hear and I can't see. There's a lot of people I watch who probably don't even know it, and I kind of have to listen to them. Maybe I can watch Horror Host one of these days. Nat, I would start off with Vampira or Elvira, then probably Misty Brews because they're more niche. What am I doing here? And I can't use that spell here. Fuck me. Poison's gonna kill me in here, and I'm doomed. Ah, fucking bats. But like Misty Bruise, she's not as punny as Elvira. Like I would almost go to say is she does mom jokes, if you know what I mean. I'm not going to explore this cave until I got a little bit more. I'm joking, I'm going to explore the cave. My girlfriends. Oh, my meat. There's another one that was on YouTube that got edited out. A lot of the kills and those who don't know, that's from Chillerama. And a lot of it got edited out. It kind of breaks my heart, but that's just how the cookie crumbles. I know this isn't the original FF, but dear Bob, I've always told people vanilla FF is a horror. It fucking is. Especially if you don't know what you're doing. I don't know why I did that twice. If you don't know what you're doing with OGFF, this map is backwards, by the way. Or mirrored, I should say. But, if you don't know what you're doing, it is very much that, especially at the beginning of the game when you're struggling. And I do like how it takes a lot of heavy detail, not from Japanese RPGs, but from American D&D. You get it to the point where they had to copy out the beholder for the eye, which I like the eye better, personally. You get poisoned at all and you're dead before... Oh, fuck yeah. If you ever want another horror survival, go with Dragon Warrior 2's beginning. Like, right when you reach the second town you go to get a princess, they shove so much fucking poison up your ass, man. You might as well be an antibiotic. I'm surprised you never became a horror host. Nat, I had 2 friends who were into college, and I didn't get called in, but they would do a thing on their college radio, and they would ask me for certain horror movie facts. I didn't have a lot of them, but I had more than them. And don't think of it as like breaking the bank. It was basically them, like, who acted in what, who did who. Or, like, behind-the-scenes facts. That was probably the closest I did, but that'd be a kind of a dream job. But it's, once again, it's going away. It's a relic of the past. Kind of sad to see, though. I'm gonna heal up. I'll save that. Let's just go with this one. I don't know, you got a goth wig and a bodysuit and you can bring it back? No, you're not too far off there. You don't need much to be a horror movie host. It is pretty much a simple costume. And you forget, man, you need tits that explode right out of the fucking chest piece. And then you got it made. Or that, or do what Spenguli does. Like I was telling, and I think you got in on the middle of the conversation. I don't know what the fuck you are, but that is not a good sign. Or maybe you're a quick way out of here, I don't know. But, Angry, we were, talking about horror movie hosts like now, and when Roku first came on the scene with their TVs and they had their own kind of network, they had a bunch of custom networks you could go on and pick, and a lot of them were basically college kids doing this. And it kind of breaks my heart that they really couldn't make a career out of it, like the second coming of it, or second generation of it. And it was so good to see people do that. You had one who did Millennium Bug. I remember a girl with blood coming out of her mouth. Then you had a Japanese girl doing a very elaborate cosplay. I kind of miss those kind. I really do love do your own. What do you call it? Not do your own work, but what's the name of it? Where are we stepping off to? Yeah, I'll take it. But a very DIY project on Horror Host. I really do respect it when they do that. Elvira was charming as heck. Yeah, she was. I remember growing up and seeing her on the old Rabbit Bunny TV sets. Especially when we used to live near cities. Let's try to run again. I do think it is important for Horror Host at this point. I kind of do too, because I think as a genre, they take themselves too serious, and it's good to have people poke fun out of them, but it's also good to have people kind of break it.
Magic going on here. Something evil is at work.
Something is wrong. And speaking of horror, that is from the movie Butt Crack. Tromaville, that is Mojo Nixon. Probably one of my favorite roles he starred in. All right, Nat, let me mute this. For those who don't know, we're doing a review. What movie review you got tonight, Nat? Let me pick... mute that. Let me put on for sure. Awareness is... It is. I like awareness humor. I just... Oh, Cadaverella. That's actually the very one I had here. Good choice. Speaking of horror, we're going to do Cadaverella. For those who don't know, this was almost a college project. By almost, I mean it got published somehow. And this is Lenore. For those who don't know where to find this, you can't find it on Shudder or Tubi. You got to actually go to Amazon. That's Lenore, and she is... Let's just say in for a world of hurt. All right, Nat, let's see what you got. But when it comes to self-aware humor, I like it. I just don't like fucking meta humor. I know I pissed off a lot of people when I say this, but I think meta humor is actually handled better by My Little Pony than it was anything else. I don't even kind of like saying that. I wouldn't say I don't like kind of like saying it. It just... It's kind of a sad state of affairs when what should be children's programming handles it better than fucking Deadpool. Where's my playlist here? Murder Time music. You full... No. You are not Murder Time. You are Metal Time. Murder Time. For Cadaverella, since it's about Bar and Samedi, let's go with something from the grave. What do we got here? I don't think I have anything that kind of fits that description now that I think about it. If you guys also want another good, I might have something actually. Ooh, I got a, I wouldn't, well, nothing that's kind of voodoo-ish. I do got a few more Halloween ones. I gotta go through what my brother sends me, because he sent me quite a few. Let's go with Shadowcat. Here's the URL for it, everybody. Well, that's the thing, Nat. Like, he breaks the fourth wall, but he doesn't, like, cock smack you. That's the thing I don't like about Deadpool, is when you do get meta humor from him, it's like the old saying, if you got to explain a joke, then it's not a fucking joke. And that's what I don't like about Deadpool, is it's just shoved down your fucking throat for, I don't even know what you'd call the people who do it. That's the kind of person it is. Let's rewind to you. Start you off at the beginning. Loop. Alrighty, Nat, let's see what you got here. And here we go. Alright. This is a spoiler-filled plot. I like how it doesn't even kind of just say, hey, spoiler-free. Spoiler-filled plot summary for Cadaverella 2007. So if those who have not seen this film, this really is a student film with like 5 actors. The director, I think, stars in 3 roles, maybe 4. Cadaverella is a dark, twisted reimagining of the classic fairy tale, Cinderella fairy tale, blending elements of horror, supernatural suspense, and the story follows a young woman named Cinder, who lives with her abusive stepmother and 2 cruel stepsisters after the death of her father. After the tragic and suspicious death of her father, Cinder is left to care for herself. Her stepmother, who has been scheming and controlling the family's wealth, forces Cinder to live a life of servitude. Her stepmother, along with her daughters, treats Cinder as little more than a servant and a burden, despite the fact that her late father left behind a fortune. And the stepmother, however, is determined to seize the family wealth for herself and sets into stage the horrors that are about to unfold. I really wish I could speak English one of these days. As Cinder approaches her 21st birthday, she becomes more and more aware of her stepmother's sinister intentions. Cinder discovers that her father's death is no accident. He was murdered as part of her stepmother's plot to control the family wealth and assets. She uncovers the evidence of her stepmother's use of dark occultic magic and eliminates her father, further manipulating those around her. Alongside this revelation, Cinder realizes that her stepmother has been prepping her for another ritual that ensures a total control of the inheritance. And Cinder finds herself in the key to the plot of this dark plan. Cinder, however, isn't entirely helpless. As the story progresses, she discovers her own latent supernatural powers and abilities. Possibly as a result of her father's secret dealings with the occult before her death, she begins to tap into those powers, which includes telekinesis, and the ability to sense supernatural forces. These abilities allow her to fight back against the cruelties of her stepmother and stepsisters, which are also more than just ordinary antagonists. They deeply entangled in the dark magic of her stepmother. In particular, chilling moment, Cinder's stepmother makes a deal with a man named Cash, who appears to be a manipulative figure in his own hidden agenda. Cash seeks to exploit Cinder's let me calm down there. Cinder's vulnerabilities in his own game. As the plot unfolds, it becomes clear that he's more than just a villain. He's a puppet master pulling the strings for a much darker force. This leads Cinder to discover Cash isn't human, but a part of a benevolent supernatural scheme that is sent to ensure her demise. The final confrontation occurs when Cinder, who fully aware of her powers, faces off against her stepmother in a ritualistic battle. Using her abilities to manipulate the supernatural forces and turn dark magic against her stepmother, leading to the ultimate destruction of the villainous woman. The stepmother's plan backfires, and she is consumed by the force that she had tried to control. Cinder's stepsisters meet a grim fate as well, falling victim to the same magic that helped them manipulate it. At the end of the film, Cinder reclaims, there we go, control over the family's wealth and her own destiny. She stands victorious, but not without a scars that she has endured. The film closes with Cinder stepping out of her newfound powers, but exacting revenge on those who have wronged her and leaving behind the world of manipulation and cruelty that once had held her captive. In this reimagining of Cinderella, the supernatural, the dark rituals, and the revenge take center stage, transforming into a familiar fairy tale and a disturbing tale about betrayal, power, consequence, and dabbling in forbidden magic. Nat, do you want to hear something really funny right now? I'm gonna tell you on a little secret here. That has nothing to do with Cadaverella. That is not the fucking plot. That is not how anything goes. ChatGTP fucking lied. The movie does have a twist of Cinderella in it, as they got that part right. There is, but I'm gonna spoil the plot for you. She dies. She's given a figurine of Baron Samedi, Lord of the Grave, in voodoo culture, mainly American, and he brings her back to get revenge. The stepmom is just waiting for her to turn 21 to get her inheritance. Her father died of a heart attack, not dark magic. She possesses superhuman strength, but that's after she dies. None of the magic shit. She kills her mom in the fucking tub. That is nothing to what the fucking movie is. Thank you, ChatGTP. You don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I don't blame you because that is a very obscure film. My God, man. It'd be like if I gave me Nightmare on Elm Street, then it started talking about Mythbusters. Oh my fucking God, man. What are we gonna do with you, ChatGTP? When are you gonna get things right? Oh God, you beautiful little bastard, you. That has nothing to do with that plot. That girl right there, Lenore, you see with the bottle glasses? When Baron Samedi comes to her and starts making a deal, he doesn't kill anybody, he just causes accidents, as he puts it. They cut out the Baron Samedi thing. He actually comes to her and talks. What the fuck, man? Good job. I was wondering when it was going to start fucking with some of the reviews. Good on you. I'm going to save it anyways. Fuck it, we're doing it live. That was pretty fucking good. I'm gonna try to run and try to get back to that 3rd floor. Let's throw up another tent. I'm throwing down 2 tents, my bad. Here you go, the next quote. We didn't commit suicide. We couldn't act a revolutionary suicide protesting the conditions in the inhumane world. Oh, I've heard that one. Where the fuck have I heard that one? Where have I heard you? Fuck. Now you might have to help me with that one. It sounds so familiar. It's on the tip of my flavor-aided tongue. I can't think of his name. He had a really good glasses though, and I heard he could throw a hell of a party, especially the punch. It was killer. Now that's from Jim Jones. Why would you put Jim Jones quote in my chat, Nat? What's wrong with you? How do you know? When I read revolutionary suicide, Nat, and protesting, that kind of put it together for me. Because that's exactly what he was saying. Right over to the Guyana speakerphones in his camp. Why am I going back here? Wrong way. Come on, we can do this, guys. Pull it together. Trust in your legs. That's one way to put it, typical Jim. There you go. Now you can have a dark television show based on him. That darn Jim. He just seems to get everybody killed. Just have him like doing kooky shit around his camp, getting people randomly killed. And I want like the monkey kind of dark humor kind of kills, something like that. A twist of irony in each one of them. Like a lady's out planting, has like a weird accident, like gets impaled on the what do you call them, trials? And if someone's like swinging an axe, the axe head comes off, but it doesn't kill anybody. It just hits like, I don't know, a water tower and drowns the fucker. Something like that. That darn Jim. I know there's an 80s miniseries about him. Yeah, I've heard about that, but I haven't seen it yet. There's actually quite a few on him. I'm going the wrong way. And I don't think I can run from this fight. So let's just go in on the giant, get him knocked out quick. Nat, I'm actually going to have to wrap it up here pretty soon. I wasn't paying attention to the clock, and it's getting ready to be 4. I'm just going to get out of here by that time. But I will try to see my end to Lynch before I do go. The Guyana Tragedy, the story of Jim Jones. I'm putting that on my watch list. Might be doing that here pretty damn soon. I'm going to go in, cook, get something to eat, do a bit of cleaning. I love it. I have a day off, and I'm going to spend it doing chores. God, I love this country. It's on Tubi? That saves me the problem. Or time, I should say. Yeah, you figure a series like that would be kind of more obscure. Fucking poisoned, man. I probably just lost my fighter. Wait, hold on. I'm a fucking idiot. I want to apologize because I was pushing poison that poisons enemy, thinking it was purge that actually cures it. Oh god, guys, I need it. I probably might just go and get some sleep instead. I might be needing that. YouTube? They don't have too many bad... Excuse me. They don't have too many bad series on there. I just don't really watch Tubi for that. I'm gonna get poisoned left and right, aren't I? YouTube, because I remember seeing it. I remember you showing me well, I shouldn't say showing me. You showed me a shit ton of his documentaries. But there usually are a pretty good source on YouTube. Alright, let's finish him off. Kill the giant that wears that lovely, lovely sash and scarf. You can say a lot of things. You can say one thing. Their giants here are very, very fashion forward. Davos, man. I wonder where that name come from. I feel the need to look up some of these names. Because I wonder if they're in jokes or not. I keep giving me these running fights, please. Oh, come on, man. Images aren't too hard to fight, but I played a few ROM hacks so they just fucking massacre you like Ghost in the Water Temple. Thank you, Ermont. Huh, no plate. No rod. It's 3 hours long. Nat, I'm gonna save that for... Well, you're new. Scrum. I don't know if... Usually you can't run from these guys. They don't hit too hard. The actor looks like Jim Jones, though. I guess I could take a peek. You kind of piqued my curiosity here.
The film you are about to see is a dramatization.
Sorry. Can't have that on YouTube. Yeah, he plays it. A lot better than I've seen some other people try to pull off Jim Jones. They usually get someone who looks like Fat Elvis throughout his entire life. Or they get someone who looks like anorexic Elvis through his younger life. They almost never can nail down Jim Jones like that medium. Let's go with heal 2. Work everybody up. Oh, Nat, I forgot to ask you, what would you rather prefer, a big actor, or not a big actor, would you prefer a big Jim Jones or a small Jim Jones? My brother used to think a good person to play Jim Jones would be, what's his name from Insidious? No, not Insidious, Conjuring. As I said it again, if only Jim wasn't crazy, he would have made a fucking killer one, Nat. Like, that's what I think Robert Douglas has heard me made this same kind of argument before, and I guess, I don't know if Angry is still here, but he's about to hear it. And you've heard it plenty of times. The scary thing about Jim Jones is he's not a fucking cult leader. He preached Baptist Christianity. He wasn't talking about racial superiority or purity. He was basically talking about fucking getting along with your neighbor. Not fucking, just name it. He preached right from the Bible. He had some twisted ideologies and shit, but fuck. I don't want to deal with you. And thank you, romhack, for putting in different monsters, Earth-based, in this map. Respect. But, he wasn't preaching about racial superiority or wiping out Jews or any of that fucking weird shit. He basically said, get along with your neighbor, share, love one another. But he tied in his weird shit with it. And you still had acres and acres upon dead people. I kind of like that color. Another thing, he was one of the churches, the town back in allowed. Yeah, people like to forget the contributions he made, as fucked up as they were and what he did. They want to use that here. Let's go with you, and just in case you. Now let me see if there's anything special I need for a Lich fight here. Defeat Lich, but do I have any other ones? Defeat Lich again. Dark Domain, defeat Death. Oh god, this is based... Yeah. Alright, so I just gotta kill Lich. That's why he moved to California, to have more of a welcome. A lot of people... I can't think of his name, but he actually got his... cutting his teeth on a fucking evangelist out there, and I can't think of his name. It's been a while since I've had to do any kind of Jim Jones kind of thinking. You got 99 problems, and Lich is one. Let's go with it. You don't have shit to do you? Nope. We're gonna go with Holy 3, and you just attack and heal, hopefully. 2 ain't too bad. 2. Ice, ice, baby ice. Now, bosses in this romhack are usually pretty fucking brutal. We're about to find out how hard they can get. Go with haste 2, strap it on him. I'm gonna have you drink, because I actually do want you to live through this. I might eat later because I'm hungry. Nat, as soon as I get done with this fight, come death or life, I'm gonna have to hang it up, because one of the things I want to do right now is get something to eat. You bitch. Fucking bio, man. Kill 3. Fight. Fuck! Right before he could get that goddamn shot off. He's actually... The paladin's hitting pretty fucking hard on his own. I might just have him drill him. Good, I got haste off where Badiah died. Back to healing. And he hastes himself, which is never a good sign. What do we got here? 6, that ain't too bad. Looks like they didn't fix that glitch with heal. Rawr. So what do you plan on eating, Nat? Let's see what Fire 3 can do. 700 terminated. Got it. I don't know if it picked it up, but like, holy hell. 5, 1,000. Send off, and go. Not really sure. Let's see, I got enough purge for... to keep you alive, I suppose. You get back to town, heal up, save out, do her tour. My brother bought some, I don't know why he got it, but he got some, I think they're croissant rolls, and I might throw a little bit of, they're basically the Pillsbury one. I might throw some meat in them, some veggies, mix them up and make a little kind of, I don't know what you'd call it, like stuffed meat or stuffed bread. Actually sounds good with some dipping. Maybe barbecue, maybe ranch. Ah, fuck it. I just want the sound to end. Actually felt good to be able to stream during the day. I haven't been able to do it lately, and what I did get done feels really good. Alright, everybody. I'm gonna have to take my leave. Let's put on some good music here. It was a good stream, so let's go with Wizardry. I had a lot of fun tonight. I really did. Nat, you were really good on the fucking quizzes, and I did like ChatGPT's idea for a sequel. I also like the idea for the plot summary. Let's go with air quotes summary. You did a damn fine job tonight. And thanks for sticking around nonetheless. I am going to try to find someone to raid out. For those in YouTube land, like, follow, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell, whatever it is you got to do. It helps support. And for the rest of you guys, I know I shouldn't have to say it, but go check out Old Angry Gasm. I'm almost called him Orgasm again. Last night I catch him playing a little bit of the Castlevania Sympathy of the Night randomizer. Go check him out. You drop a like, follow, and sub at his feet. It makes you feel good, and it makes him feel great. And Lord knows we need more of that in the world. Let me see who I can kick you guys off to. If you guys have anybody you'd like me to raid out to, let me know. We're making slow progress in this ROM hack, but so far I kind of feel confident in it. Let's see who we got to kick around here. Let this, Don't really have anybody up right now. That kind of sucks. Yeah, nobody really. That kind of breaks my heart. Let me try to find someone else out in the wild for you guys. Hopefully, I know it's randomizer season, so there's probably going to be a lot of them kicking around. But I don't like to disturb races. Alright, let's see what we got here. I don't know. No, definitely not. No, I think I might have found somebody. I did. This looks like a pretty decent person. It looks like he just started streaming. His name is the Black Phrasex. I hope I pronounced that right. He's playing some Ocarina of Time, vanilla, no randomizer, and he's doing a playthrough. Maybe they're working because it's day. That's exactly what I was thinking, Nat. I was hoping Ashram or Cassidy Rose Firefrost would be on, because I watched them. And they're almost always on when I'm either working or during the day and at night. Never really kind of get to rate them. Go check them out too. They're retro streamers of a high caliber. Once again, like, follow, and subscribe. Let's see if I can get this working here. Start raid. Will it let me raid? Yes, it will. Once again, respect him and his channel rules. I'll catch you guys on the flip. Take care. See you guys hopefully tomorrow.